Choice Meats is a state-of-the-art halal beef slaughterhouse and butchery located at Kahawa West in Nairobi, the capital city of Kenya. The facility is a joint venture between Choice Meats and Nortura of Norway, utilizing the latest Norwegian technology. It has been constructed so that its design and operations guarantee the highest possible standards of quality and hygiene. Livestock for slaughter is carefully selected from leading ranches in Kenya's verdant highlands to ensure that all products meet the stringent public health requirements for local and export consumption, including meeting the standards required by the UN's Food and Agricultural Organization, the World Health Organization, and the European Union. The Choice Meats Halal plant is ISO 22000-2005 compliant, ensuring that food safety procedures are strictly followed throughout the process.
In Choice Meats, we understand our law to give the customer the best service and best quality, and for that, the company has invested heavily in terms of equipment, training of staff, and setting up production procedures which will ensure that our goals are always achieved.
Those livestock that are selected for slaughter are transported to the plant only after complying with stringent veterinary livestock controls that include the issuance of no objection permits from resident veterinary officers and movement permits from the source range areas. Humane handling of livestock is a prerequisite during transportation, offloading, during rest, and at slaughter. This minimizes stress and ensures only the very best flavor, texture, and maintains the characteristics of the meats produced. Throughout the process, a veterinary inspector seconded by the government and an in-house senior quality assurance representative are on hand to receive the animals and monitor all necessary checks and authorization procedures.
And our inspection of the incoming cattle is showing that they are healthy, not stressed, no injuries. Yeah.
The Choice Meats plant is located on 10 acres of landscaped and serene surroundings near a railway station in the Kahawa West area. The facility is designed to be customer and environmentally friendly, closely managing noise and emissions from the operations. Animal waste materials are utilized for the production of biogas, whilst wastewater from processing and cleaning operations is channeled through oxidation lagoons for both anaerobic and aerobic treatment, which are to the required discharge standards. At all times, halal and strict quality assurance procedures are paramount. Important certifications include the Export Slaughterhouse License, the SUPKEM license issued by the Supreme Council of Kenya Muslims, the Kenya Bureau of Halal Certification, and the prerequisite City Council licenses. Health and food safety procedures are observed throughout the process. In-house programs monitor employee hygiene and safety practices. This involves the wearing of sanitized rubber boots and hand washing by staff each time they enter the slaughterhouse. In addition, protective clothing and head coverings are worn to prevent cross-contamination of meat and all surfaces while ensuring employee safety. Slaughterhouses form a lengthy part of our history, and Choice Meats places high priority on humane processes that take due care of the animals slaughtered. Proper handling of animals is a prerequisite that has a direct effect on the final meat quality. No effort is spared to ensure comfort in the lairage, while ante-mortem inspections are carried out during the 12-hour rest period before slaughter. Water is administered to live animals in ample quantities, and those arriving out of schedule are fed with nutritious rations to maintain their status. Cattle are driven through a secure race, ensuring that the animals are not alarmed by the activity at the head of the line. Each animal is restrained individually prior to the slaughter process according to Islamic ritual, followed by shackling and hanging of the carcass for proper bleeding. The slaughter process is carried out rapidly to minimize hold-up time in the slaughterhouse and includes the post-mortem inspection and approval by a qualified government veterinary officer. This includes a seal of approval from the government, which also assures traceability. Internal quality assurance officers then grade the carcasses for human consumption. The carcasses are then sanitized with chlorinated water and chilled on well-spaced railings under controlled temperatures to attain 2 degrees centigrade within 12 hours. The carcasses are then aged for a period of at least 48 hours prior to butchery for cutting and boning by skilled butchers. All byproducts are disposed of at the earliest opportunity to avoid deterioration on the line and to minimize cross-contamination.
Here at Choice Meats, food safety and hygiene are of the paramount importance, with a quality assurance team overseeing every step of the operation. With the site working at ISO 22000, which is the highest food safety operating system in the world, as a result, Choice Meats produce to first world standards.
Choice meats, including beef, goat, and lamb, are handled as hygienically as possible and stored in well-controlled cold rooms before and after butchery. Then carefully packaged, wrapped, or boxed for loading onto refrigerated carriers for shipment to local and export customers.
We at Choice Meats pride ourselves on our desire to satisfy all our customers' needs. This magnificent export-licensed, halal-certified slaughterhouse and butchery meets the most stringent of international requirements and ensures that beef, lamb and goats are slaughtered, butchered and packed to the highest possible standards. Although only commissioned at the end of 2010, the facility has already been described by international inspectors and visitors as one of the best of its kind in Africa. With a workforce of over 100 well-trained, dedicated Kenyans, absolutely nothing is left to chance. In fact, such is the international demand that we are considering the construction of a processing plant that will enable us to produce a range of halal-certified sausages, bacon and salamis in the not too distant future.